Ever wondered how wheelchair users can enjoy hiking trails? Well, if you have, you're in for a treat. In today's video, we're setting out on a journey across America to explore some of the best trails that are not only accessible for all, but also offer an incredible outdoor experience. Our journey is going to take us from the sun-kissed coast of California to the rugged wilderness of Maine, and all the way to the untouched beauty of Idaho. We're going to show you that accessibility doesn't mean compromise on adventure or natural beauty. In fact, it's quite the contrary. These trails have been designed or adapted with wheelchair users in mind, ensuring that everyone can enjoy the breathtaking vistas and the thrill of being in the great outdoors. We'll delve into what makes each trail wheelchair accessible. Is it the smooth, hard-packed surface, or perhaps the wide, obstacle-free paths? Or maybe it's the gradual inclines and declines that make navigation a breeze? Whatever it is, we're going to highlight it all. Of course, not all wheelchairs are created equal, and some are better suited for these trails than others. We'll guide you through the types of wheelchairs that are recommended for different trails. Whether it's a rugged manual wheelchair or a high-tech power wheelchair, we'll cover it all. Ever wondered if you could rent a power wheelchair for your hiking adventure? Spoiler alert, you can, and we're going to show you how. Plus, we're also going to share some low-cost options because we believe that everyone should be able to enjoy the great outdoors, regardless of their budget. So whether you're a wheelchair user, a loved one, or just someone who's curious about accessible trails, we're sure you'll find something of interest in this video. We'll be learning, exploring, and most importantly, inspiring each other to try new things and to embrace the great outdoors. So buckle up and let's explore these trails together. Before we delve into the specifics of our chosen trails, let's take a moment to appreciate the journey of these wheelchair-accessible trails. It all started with the Rehabilitation Act of 1973, which prohibited discrimination on the basis of disability in programs conducted by federal agencies. This was the first major step towards making public spaces more accessible, including hiking trails. However, the real game changer was the Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, of 1990. The ADA mandated that all new construction and alterations of public facilities must be accessible to individuals with disabilities. This included our beloved hiking trails. But the journey wasn't easy. The creation of wheelchair-accessible trails faced countless challenges, ranging from funding to topography. Many feared that making trails accessible would compromise the natural environment. But trail builders and advocates for accessibility soon showed that it was possible to create accessible trails that preserved the natural beauty. Over the years, advancements in design and technology have allowed us to build trails with hard-packed surfaces, gentle slopes, and wide paths to accommodate wheelchairs. We've also seen the introduction of facilities like accessible restrooms and picnic areas along the trails. These developments have revolutionized the hiking experience for wheelchair users, allowing them to navigate the trails independently and safely. Today, there are hundreds of wheelchair-accessible trails across America, each with its unique features and landscapes. The journey hasn't been easy, but the progress made is a testament to the resilience and determination of many. Now let's explore some of these trails and see what makes them so special. So, what exactly does wheelchair accessible mean when it comes to hiking trails? Well, let's unpack that a bit. When we label a trail as wheelchair accessible, we're talking about a few key features that make the path navigable and enjoyable for those using wheelchairs. Firstly, the trail width is crucial. For a trail to be wheelchair-friendly, it should ideally be at least 3 feet wide, allowing ample space for a standard wheelchair to pass comfortably. This width also enables the user to maneuver without the risk of the wheels getting stuck or the chair tipping over. The surface type is another essential factor to consider. Hard, firm surfaces such as concrete, asphalt, or hard-packed dirt are ideal. These surfaces provide the necessary traction for wheelchair tires and make it easier to navigate without getting stuck or slipping. Next, we have to consider the trail's gradient or slope. For a trail to be wheelchair accessible, it should have a gentle incline, typically no more than a 5% gradient. This slope ensures that users can navigate the trail without excessive strain or the risk of rolling backward. Finally, a wheelchair-accessible trail should be free of obstructions. This means no steps, no steep curbs, no overgrown vegetation, and certainly no boulders or fallen trees blocking the path. An accessible trail should be clear and smooth, allowing for a seamless journey from start to finish. But it's not just about the physical factors. Accessibility also includes the availability of facilities like wheelchair-accessible restrooms, parking, and picnic areas along the trail. All these elements work together to create an inclusive environment that allows everyone, regardless of their mobility status, to enjoy the beauty of nature. So when we talk about wheelchair-accessible trails, we're talking about more than just a path in the woods. We're talking about a commitment to inclusivity, to ensuring that everyone has the chance to experience the great outdoors. Now that we understand what makes a trail wheelchair accessible, let's dive into some of the best accessible trails America has to offer. First up, we're heading to the beautiful Yosemite National Park in California. This world-renowned park is home to the Yosemite Valley Loop Trail, a scenic wonder that's as accessible as it is awe-inspiring. The Yosemite Valley Loop Trail offers a diverse and immersive experience, with a full loop stretching to 13 miles, though shorter routes are available for those who prefer a more leisurely pace. The trail is flat and well-maintained, making it an ideal choice for wheelchair users. This trail is a testament to how nature can be both wild and welcoming. It weaves through meadows, forests, and alongside the tranquil Merced River. The trail is a sensory feast, with the scent of pine and cedar filling the air, the gentle rustle of leaves under wheel, and the symphony of bird songs providing the perfect nature soundtrack. What makes this trail truly accessible is the attention to detail in its design. The path is wide and smooth, accommodating for a variety of wheelchairs. There's ample space for maneuvering, and the surfaces are consistent, reducing the risk of jolts and jarring. If you're planning to tackle the Yosemite Valley Loop Trail, a power wheelchair or an all-terrain wheelchair is recommended. These types of wheelchairs are designed to handle the varied terrain of outdoor trails, providing stability and ease of movement. They offer the kind of freedom that allows you to focus on enjoying the beauty around you, rather than worrying about navigational challenges. In addition to the trail's natural beauty, the Yosemite Valley Loop Trail offers an array of facilities to ensure a comfortable and enjoyable experience for all. There are accessible restrooms and picnic areas along the trail, as well as wheelchair-accessible shuttle buses that provide transportation to and from various points along the route. The Yosemite Valley Loop Trail is not just a trail, it's an experience. It's a chance to immerse yourself in the majesty of nature, to feel the pulse of the earth beneath your wheels, and to witness the timeless beauty of Yosemite National Park. The Yosemite Valley Loop Trail is truly a gem for nature lovers of all abilities. Next, let's travel to the picturesque Acadia National Park in Maine. Nestled on the rugged Atlantic coast, this park is a gem that offers 45 miles of carriage roads, winding through the park's lush forests, along babbling brooks, and around tranquil ponds. The Acadia National Park carriage roads were designed by John D. Rockefeller Jr. in the early 20th century. He envisioned a place where everyone, regardless of their physical abilities, could enjoy the beauty of nature. The roads are wide, hard-packed, and mostly flat, with gentle gradients, making them perfect for wheelchair users. These carriage roads are not just accessible, but they're also a sensory delight. As you travel along, you'll be bathed in the scent of pine and the sound of birdsong. You might even catch a glimpse of a white-tailed deer or a red fox darting through the undergrowth. Now you might be wondering what type of wheelchair is recommended for this trail. A standard manual wheelchair should suffice for most parts of the trail. However, for those seeking a little more adventure or who wish to cover more ground, a power wheelchair or an all-terrain wheelchair could be a good option. These types of wheelchairs can handle the occasional rough patches, and they allow you to venture further with less physical exertion. But don't worry if you don't have your own power wheelchair or all-terrain wheelchair. There are plenty of places nearby where you can rent one for the day at a reasonable cost. And remember, the park itself is free to enter, so whether you're a seasoned hiker or a newbie to the great outdoors, the Acadia National Park carriage roads are an inviting, accessible option. They offer the opportunity to immerse yourself in the beauty of nature, to breathe in the fresh air, and to take in the stunning vistas that Maine has to offer. The Acadia National Park carriage roads offer an unforgettable experience for wheelchair users who love to explore. For our final stop, we're off to the scenic trail of the Coeur in Idaho. This remarkable trail stretches for an impressive 72 miles, offering an abundance of picturesque views of Idaho's stunning landscape. It's not just its length that's impressive, but also its commitment to accessibility. This trail is a flat paved path, making it an ideal choice for all types of wheelchairs. Whether you're using a manual wheelchair or a power one, the accessibility of the trail of the Coeur ensures everyone can enjoy the great outdoors. Now let's talk about the type of wheelchair recommended for this trail. Given the trail's smooth surface, a manual wheelchair can easily navigate this path. However, considering the trail's length, a power wheelchair could make the journey more comfortable and less strenuous. But there's more to this trail than just its wheelchair-friendly features. The Trail of the Coeur d'Alene is a haven for nature lovers. From the breathtaking Lake Coeur d'Alene to the charming towns along the route, this trail offers a diverse range of sights to see. You'll find yourself traversing through wetlands, crossing over bridges, and passing by historical sites. Every turn on this trail unveils a new spectacle, making your journey exciting and full of surprises. What's more, the Trail of the Coeur d'Alene is not only about the journey, but also about the destinations. There are several towns along the trail where you can take a break, grab a bite to eat, or even spend the night. These pit stops are wheelchair accessible, making the entire journey from start to finish a breeze. So, whether you're an avid hiker or someone just looking for a leisurely stroll, the Trail of the Coeur d'Alene in Idaho has something for everyone. Its commitment to accessibility, combined with its stunning views and diverse range of attractions, makes it a standout choice for an outdoor adventure. The Trail of the Coeur d'Alene is a must-visit for anyone looking for an accessible outdoor adventure. Now, you might be wondering if it's possible to rent a power wheelchair for these trails. And the answer is yes, absolutely. Many trail locations across America offer power wheelchair rentals. This is a fantastic option for those who don't own a power wheelchair or prefer not to transport their own. The cost of renting a power wheelchair can vary widely based on location, model, and duration of the rental. On average, you can expect to pay anywhere between $25 to $50 per day. Some rental companies also offer weekly and monthly rates, which can be more cost-effective for longer trips. But what if you're on a budget? Don't worry, there are affordable options out there. You might want to consider renting a manual wheelchair, which is typically less expensive than a power wheelchair. Manual wheelchairs can handle most trail surfaces, although they might require a bit more physical effort to navigate. Another cost-saving option is to look for rental companies that offer discounts for extended rentals. If you're planning to spend a week or more exploring the trails, this could significantly reduce your overall rental cost. You might also want to check out local disability organizations or community centers. Some of these organizations offer wheelchair rentals at a reduced cost or even for free to those in need. And remember, while renting a wheelchair can be a cost-effective solution, it's important to make sure the wheelchair you choose is suitable for the trails you plan to tackle. You'll want a wheelchair that's sturdy, comfortable, and equipped with features like shock absorption and good tire traction. Lastly, don't forget to reserve your wheelchair in advance, especially during peak travel seasons. This will ensure you have the wheelchair you need when you need it. With these options, everyone can enjoy the great outdoors, regardless of their budget. So gear up, explore, and let nothing stand in your way of experiencing America's best wheelchair-accessible hike trails. So there you have it, some of America's best wheelchair-accessible hike trails. These trails aren't just about the breathtaking views and the rush of the great outdoors. They're about inclusivity, about making sure that everyone, regardless of mobility, can experience the beauty and freedom of nature. From the Yosemite Valley Loop Trail in California, with its stunning vistas and smooth paved paths, to the Acadia National Park Carriage roads in Maine, where you can glide along old carriage roads and feel the ocean breeze. And don't forget about the Trail of the Coeur d'Alene in Idaho, a trail that stretches for miles, offering you a peaceful journey through the rolling hills and along the sparkling water. Each of these trails has been designed with accessibility in mind, ensuring that they are not only wheelchair-friendly but also offer a rewarding and enjoyable experience. And remember, it's not just about having the right trail, but also the right wheelchair. A power wheelchair could be your key to tackling these trails, offering you the freedom and flexibility to explore at your own pace. And if you're worried about the cost, there are options out there. Many places offer power wheelchair rentals, allowing you to try before you buy. Plus, there are numerous grants and funding options available that can help cover the cost of a power wheelchair. So don't let cost be a barrier to your next great adventure. But most importantly, these trails are about trying new things, about pushing your boundaries and experiencing something new. So why not take the plunge? Why not experience the rush of the wind in your hair as you glide along these trails, the exhilaration of being out in the open, and the satisfaction of knowing that you've achieved something great? Remember, the world is your oyster, and these trails are waiting for you to explore them. So, get out there and start your next adventure. Thank you for joining us on this journey through America's best accessible hiking trails. We hope that you've been inspired to explore the great outdoors and that you've learned something new about the incredible wheelchair-friendly trails that America has to offer. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. We're always looking to bring you the best, most informative, and most engaging content possible, and your support helps us do just that. If you have any questions about any of the trails we've featured, or if you'd like more information about wheelchair accessibility and the great outdoors, don't hesitate to leave us a comment. We love hearing from you, and we're always happy to help. And if you have any ideas for future videos, perhaps a trail that you'd love to see us cover, or a topic related to wheelchair accessibility that you'd like us to delve into, we'd love to hear from you. Remember, this channel is as much yours as it is ours, and we're always looking for new ideas and inspiration. Thank you for watching and for supporting us in our mission to make the great outdoors accessible to all. Happy trails.